Hello everyone, this is Chris, and after doing quite a bit of work down at the hole and at my restaurant, I've not really done much at this spaceship recently. And I think today, as I glide myself up the scaffolding, we might as well work on the spaceship a little bit today. I mean, because we, again, kind of have somewhat of an inside, but nothing too serious. So why don't we change that a little bit by working on the spaceship a little bit more? And to start off this building journey, we're going to need slabs. Lots and lots of slabs. Wait, what is that thing over there? Oh, is it another creeper farm right here? It looks like it. I could see some similar designs right here. Never knew Lydia was that close to me. Anyways, we're going to see more slabs over here, and more slabs, and more slabs, and more slabs. And now that I think both sides are matching pretty much exactly the same, we can start working on these little guest rooms up here. And I'm gonna say this right now, I planned out the shell once again for these rooms and things like that, but I haven't planned out like what's actually going to be inside these particular rooms. Actually, before we start working on the rooms, we have to build out just a little bit with these stone bricks right here. Okay, now that my unchecked checks are now checked off, now we can work on these one rooms. And every single room is going to be essentially in a gray tone, but who knows, maybe we could do something like what we did last season, where we can open up to other members of the server and actually, invite them over to decorate their own rooms. I don't know, we'll have to see with that idea, but it's at least an idea. And I apparently didn't build out the slabs far enough. I knew I was bad at counting, but I didn't know it was this bad. Okay, as it turns out, the slabs were placed incorrectly. I just started placing these in incorrectly. It's not supposed to be here, it's supposed to start right here. You know, sometimes we should take these mistakes as a learning curve. And how to make sure you start building correctly before you realize after you build literally all the walls. But after those minor mishaps here and there, we managed to build up the main shell of these one bedrooms right here. And okay, I know there's not that much furnishing, there's not really any doors, there's not really any roofs, and if I'm honest, we had to make some pretty serious budget cuts right now, but as soon as we do get the budget, we will work on that up there. And speaking about working up here, we might as well start working on this floor right here. And yes, I know this floor isn't entirely built yet, but we have at least some platform to work with. Phantom, are you doing okay? You seem kind of stuck in the block right here. You know, everyone says these are the worst mobs in Minecraft, but when they have little derp moments like that, they actually aren't too bad. And before the entire Minecraft community decides to cancel me, we might as well just focus on the build at hand. So I've mentioned this before, but my main goal, at least as of right now, is just to focus on the structural framework of this one ship, and then worry about adding all the details and all the colors and things like that in afterwards, because right now, it's gonna be extraordinarily colorless. And don't worry, it's not gonna look like this forever, but just for now, just while we are working on, the main stuff we need to get done before all the fun stuff we could build afterwards. Which is why today, we'll be focused on pillars. Lots and lots and lots of pillars. And that's not going to be an absolute guarantee, that's just what it looks like right now. And as we have established last episode, sometimes I don't necessarily look at my sketches too well. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news is that my plan was to build these types of pillars, and I am using the correct block. The bad news is that the correct blocks are sea lanterns and quartz, two materials which I have essentially exhausted immediately. James, you've not let me down in the past before, so please don't let me down in the past right now. Okay, there's some. Clearly not enough for what I'm going to need, so six diamonds for 16 lanterns? James, that's extortion right there. But annoyingly, we do need these, so I guess we have, little to no choice right here, so I guess we might as well buy all of them that we can. James, I hope you enjoy your infinite wealth you got from me. Seriously, 6 diamonds for 16, that's so expensive. But it looks like our court situation might be handled if Lydia and Effie actually had it to sell. Ooh, which they do, but the only issue is, coming soon. Does that mean this isn't open, or does that mean I can maybe sneakily pop in here and just buy them out? You know what, I'ma just do it anyways, and if they have any problems, then I will happily speak with their manager then. Okay, I think all of this will help, but it's certainly not gonna be enough for what I need. So I'm not exactly sure what I could do in terms of getting sea lanterns, but I can at least work on getting the quartz. Nothing like being in uncharted nether territories, which should mean that there should be an excess amount of just nether quartz sitting out all over the place. Oh, and hey, there's some gold here too, so in the case if I ever need to come back here to get... You know what? I'll grab the gold too while I'm here. You know, why not? Why the heck not? And I guess without further ado, let's get to grinding. about an hour or two of grinding later, and now we have this amount of nether quartz, which hopefully should be enough for at least today's video. And you might have seen it in the footage, but while mining some nether quartz, I somehow found a piece of ancient debris. Like, what are the odds that I was able to find something like that in a place that you would never expect to find it? But anyways, now with all this nether quartz and gold? Why did I pick up gold? That's strange. I don't need gold right now, but that's weird. Maybe it's just like being in normal caves, like I just have to pick up literally everything I can. And now time for the most satisfying part of any nether quartz mining trip, placing it all down in a giant tower and then mining it out. Now that is one thick nether quartz tower. At least, it was a very thick nether quartz tower, and I'm instantly doing this wrong by mining with my silk touch pickaxe. You know, I should really call this video like dumb moments on repeat or brain farts over and over again, because yeah, I keep forgetting things over and over and over again in this video. But I can confirm this is extremely satisfying to do, and I wonder if I'm gonna get to level 1118 by the time I'm done with this. I don't know, I'm very close, so we'll have to see. And the answer is yes, and then some. Oh, we have guests here. We have unexpected passengers. Get out of here, you lowlifes. Oh, well, now the only problem is I have bad omen now, which is the only issue. But I guess so long as I don't go into town, then everything should be okay. This took much longer than I thought to mine out, which in hindsight is probably a good thing, which means now we have more resources to actually do quite a bit more work up here. And so with what resources we have, and with what friends we have flying around, let's properly get to work and get as much done as we possibly can. And I ended the building montage early because, oh, I have made such a big mistake. I have made such a huge mistake. So, basically, all the stuff I was working on up here was based off of these lines right here, which is based off, you know, where I put that, which is where I put all of this, which is where I was building all of this. But for some reason up here, everything just was so squashed and things like that. Well, basically, these lines are not supposed to be right here. They are instead supposed to be right here, one block out on each side, which means everything is just one block too squished. And I'm not angry. I'm not upset. No, not me. It's just, we have to move everything out by one singular block. Not too hard, not too difficult. You know, an easy task for someone like me. Oh, and I swear if I wasn't family friendly, you would have heard me say a few four-letter explicatives, because I'm literally about to crack right now. I'm literally so close to cracking. Oh, and also Saber's over here because he did hear my cry for help and my literal crying, so he's helping me destroy this thing, and he also gave me a bucket for my tears, which I am absolutely going to need as I destroy all this stuff. Okay, now that everything has been torn down, we get to rebuild it all over again, but one block moved out. And you know, I need to vent to someone, so let's hop over with and speak with Evelyn for a minute.
What happened? Chris, what do you need to vent about?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
What'd you,
9,
Chris?
10. Hey, I counted to 10.
Oh, wow. Congrats. What did you need to vent about?
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Why are you maniacally laughing?
No, I'm crying. I had a bucket of tears. I gave it to Saber so he can empty it.
Did you mess up? Oh, did you mess up the shape of the entire thing?
This entire... okay, basically, I was basing everything off of these white lines I built right here. But unfortunately, with me being the stoop I am, I accidentally maybe might have built these just one block in by accident. And because I was basing it on these lines, every single thing was built wrong. Everything was built wrong.
You're rebuilding the whole ship.
No, not the whole ship. Just the pillars I built just now.
Chris, this happened last season too with those rooms. You messed that one room up.
This is the first time it's happened this season.
Do you have bad omen effect?
Oh no, it's just the fumes coming from my head. It's just the smoke. I get to rebuild it all over again.
Oh, do you need sea lanterns or?
Oh yeah, okay. While I'm here, or while you're here, is there any way I can get like just maybe a few more stacks of sea lanterns? Because I am going to need quite a few.
Like 3 more stacks?
Just maybe 6, at least for right now.
6 stacks.
Or is that too
That'll
many?
be 12 diamonds for 6 stacks. Does that sound good?
I could do that. I could do that.
Just a diamond per 32 is the current price that I'm gonna sell them at.
It's better than James's prices. I was over there the other day. I was over there like today.
It's double James's.
Well, I'm glad I got that out of my system. And after only another hour or so, I managed to rebuild literally everything we built already. Just moved out an extra block on either side, which means everything should be now placed in correctly. Apart from these white lines, but we'll deal with these suckers later. But anyways, let's resume the building process. A couple hours of work later, and now we have all of this sitting itself right up here, and it doesn't look like too much from this angle right here, but when you look at it, say like right here, when you compare it to like before, there actually is a decent amount more right here. So obviously these pillars we have right here over here, along with these bars over here, and I've added a few more up here, and on this side over here, what I've actually done is started working on some of the walls and some of the ceilings right here, which will be mirrored on that side over there too, as soon as I get more materials for it. But at least as of right now, you get a general idea with it. Also, something you kind of can't miss out is this one nether portal right here, which takes you to the nether and to back, obviously. But that does mean that, you know, because we have this way, because we can fly with elytras now, that does mean that we can remove a certain thing that's been up here forever. And that certain thing is, of course, this little hole right here, and this scaffolding, along with this netherrack bridge I built right at the very start of this one project. And you have no idea how happy I am to actually finally get to remove this one thing, because it's just been a complete and total eyesore ever since I built this one thing, but obviously, it was always meant to be temporary, and I'm finally glad that we could get rid of this temporary ugly thing. Jeez, look at that. Everything just feels so much more open now that that ugly little netherrack pathway is now gone. So even though I didn't necessarily have the most amount of time to work on this one video, I can still say we got a lot done. We got these rooms done, we got some of this done, we got more of the floor and ceiling of this room done, and we built these 2 pillars correctly twice. But let's not forget our little hindrance right here. If I didn't need so much quartz for this one base, I would totally burn every single bit of nether quartz to the stake and never have to deal with this stuff again. Okay, that was taking things a bit too far, but you get my point. And for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.